Swopped. Part 3. The United Scientists Association/Head Robot Office. Your mind chip is now hack-proof, said Keen Kabal as he powered off his high-tech device. So, no one can glitch me out during my food delivery, said Sal. Actually, I have a new purpose for you, said Keen as he handed Sal a scientist's badge. Scientist, said Sal in a teary voice along with a lovely smile on his face. Indeed, you are, said Keen. You know that I created Mori, said Sal. You created the Hubot Mori out of the human Mori, said Keen. Partly why humans think they are being swapped out with robot lookalikes, said Sal. It's a sinister plot, said Keen. What's the sinister plot, asked Sal as he curiously gazed into Keen's eyes. The sinister plot is to replace regular, everyday, humans with robots, said Keen. Afterwards, said Sal. Afterwards, we robots shall replace celebrities, politicians, creatures, beasts, aliens, demons, angels, and whomever else needs replacing, said Keen. You can't be serious, said Sal. Gotcha, said Keen. For a moment there, said Sal. You thought there was a robot takeover, said Keen with a huge smirk on his face. You really had me worried, said Sal with his hand on his forehead. I was testing out your upgraded mind chip, said Keen. I was like, I need to warn the entire universe of this, said Sal. Lab 51 is now yours and it's ready for you to create, said Keen. Thank you, Keen, for giving me a new purpose, said Sal with a teary voice as he saluted goodbye. It's Keen Kabal, said Keen. Robots only have one name, said Sal as he curiously gazed deep into Keen's eyes. Every robot has its purpose, said Keen. I see, said Sal. Afterwards, Sal quickly exited the room. The United Scientists Association/hallway. I need to warn the entire universe, whispered Sal as he made his way through crowds of tourists. 1 minute Sal is a bad food delivery robot, and now he's a scientist, said Eddie. Again, other robots, scientists, and tourists all over the facility applauded and laughed at Sal with big smiles on their faces. You're all getting swapped, shouted Sal as he gazed all around the room at everyone with the most frightened look on his face. Swapped, said Eddie with the biggest smile on his face. I'm a crazy robot. Scientist, whispered Sal in a funny voice as he rushed through the massive crowd with his hand on his forehead. Later that night, the United Scientists Association/Lab 51. You know I'm a total jerk at times, said Eddie. Uncontrollably, Sal punched Eddie in the forehead. I'm an out-of-control robot, said Sal as he watched Eddie fall to the floor. He's alive, said Sal as he checked Eddie's pulse. Now I'm dragging a human across the floor, said Sal as he dragged Eddie's body into a new storage unit. Eddie, shouted Alice as she entered the room and gazed all around the room. Alice, hi, said Sal as he nervously popped out of nowhere and stood in front of Alice. I saw Eddie come in, so I was making sure everything was okay between you two, said Alice. All is well, said Sal in a nervous voice. Okay, so I guess I'll be on my way then, said Alice as she curiously gazed over towards the new storage unit. Oh. I've been meaning to ask, as a scientist, what do you do here, asked Sal. As a top-level scientist, I study the human body, said Alice. So, you're creating superheroes and supervillains then, said Sal. Wow. I better get going, said Alice as she quickly checked the time on her wrist device. After Alice exited the lab, Sal used the image and data of Eddie as he created another Hubot. Great job, said the voice of Keen through Sal's mind chip. Keen, whispered Sal as he suddenly understood that he was under Keen's control. End of Part 3.